episode 19 of Discover Ocala, presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida. I'm Valerie Dailey, your host for this podcast. In episode 19, we visit with Showcase Properties Realtor and United States Dressage Federation Gold Medalist Jessica Howington, along with Morgan Measey, representing Brooke USA, where we'll learn more about the Divertimentos and Dressage event on January 30th. Let's learn more. It's great to see you ladies here today on our new podcast for 2025, actually the first podcast for 2025. Morgan and Jessica with us, and they're going to be talking about a brand new event that's going to be here in Ocala at the end of January. Morgan, why don't you tell us a little bit about the event?
I'd love to. Thank you, first of all, for having us. Divertimentos and Dressage will be happening on January 30th at Bridlewood Farm. It will be a live orchestra from the Ocala Symphony, as well as dressage horses performing a freestyle to the live music for Brooke USA.
Tell us a little bit about Brooke USA.
I'd love to. So Brooke USA is an organization that is all about the welfare of the working equines around the world. So nationwide, throughout the U.S., we have quite a few projects. Most recently, our fundraising efforts have gone to the hurricanes Helene and Milton that greatly affected areas in both North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. As well as internationally, we have projects in Pakistan, India, and all around Africa.
Wow,
yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Why did you pick Ocala to host the event this year?
So we actually do this event in multiple other locations. We do Tryon and Wellington, and we figured we'd love to get into the Ocala market with such a great opportunity at Bridlewood. We thought it would be a perfect time to bring the event here.
Sure, and Bridlewood's a historic, iconic farm here in Marion County, and they're such supporters of the equine industry, so it's great to see that you're able to participate out there. Explain what the event's going to look like.
Okay, so the event will be, as you enter, we'll have an amazing auction, silent auction, and we'll have a Brooke USA type of lounge where you'll be able to meet actual ambassador donkeys and mules, and we'll have a Clydesdale, I believe, there as well. And they're going to be passing around information about the organization, as well as we've got a great VIP area and the live orchestra as well.
And then you're going to have several riders. Jessica, you're one of the riders. Why did you want to participate in this?
So I knew about Brooke USA when I was in Wellington and spent time in Wellington. And I think it's just so important what they do for these animals. It's equine and donkey welfare and everything included is so important. And it's a hot topic right now as well in the world and in dressage. So I think it's just very important that everyone is aware and that we can give funds to the equines that need it. One thing that's very unique about this event is that most freestyles are not done with live music. So it'll be really fun to see the horses dancing, doing dressage to an orchestra.
How many people are going to participate?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe we do have 6.
And as I understand it, the participants that come to watch are actually in the arena as well. Is that correct?
Yes, so we have the orchestra set up at one end of the arena, and then the other end will be our VIP area, and then actually both sides next to the orchestra will be our general admission seating.
Is there a fee to get in?
There is. We have different pricing structures based on what type of ticket you'd like to buy. We have tables available for sponsors, and we've got general admission tickets available as well.
Is there a website?
There is.
Okay.
Yes, there is.
And what would that be?
If you go to the brookeusa.org website, you will be able to find all of the information there.
Okay, great. Can you tell me a little bit more about Brooke USA? How did it get started? Are there board members? Just a little bit about the organization.
So Dorothy Brooke founded the organization. Her and her husband moved to Cairo, Egypt, and they actually started the War Horse Hospital, which later turned into the Brooke Charity, which is based now in London. And then they've got all of their other organizations nationwide, such as Brooke USA. All fundraising goes, obviously, as we mentioned, to help the working equines around the world, but not only that, but all of the people in the communities that depend on them. In Ethiopia, you've got a woman who will bring her donkey miles down the road to collect fresh water for her and her family, not only to eat, to drink, to cook, and to clean with. But without that donkey, she would not be able to accomplish those tasks. So it really plays a larger role outside of just the direct equine welfare. It really is a huge impact on the whole community. Brooke USA works alongside other organizations. So currently we've got the coal mines in Pakistan is a large project for us, as well as the brick kilns in India, where funds go to helping educate the community on proper welfare, proper veterinary care, nutrition, things along those nature to help ensure that their working equines are able to accomplish their job, which in turn helps keep the community and the family members healthy and able to accomplish what they need to do.
It's very interesting. I had no idea that this organization existed.
Yes.
And what it does.
Yes, the scope is very, very large on the impact that we've been able to accomplish based on different fundraising opportunities like Divertimentos Dressage. We've been able to raise so much money that goes to impact all of these animals and people around the world.
And so how did Brooke USA work with the Hurricanes Helene and Milton in the United States?
Yes, so we partnered with Fleet of Angels, the Equestrian Aid Foundation, and the Equus Foundation to help alleviate disaster impact in the areas that were affected by Hurricane Milton and Helene. We did a lot of fundraising, and then partnering with those other organizations, we were able to get supplies needed to the people most affected.
Okay, that's great. Jessica, how do you practice and get ready for an event like this?
How we practice is the music is sent to us ahead of time, and then we basically make up a freestyle with different dressage moves to go to the music the best that we can. My understanding is all different kind of levels of horses are going to be there at the event, so it'll be really interesting to see all the different types of riding and levels.
So you'll play this music as you're developing your routine for your particular ride?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, good. And so you said 6 or 7 people were going to be riding?
Correct, yes.
Okay, great. And about how long does each performance last?
Most of the freestyles are anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, great. So you're actually, you have many hats that you wear, and one of the hats is you're also a realtor here in Marion County with Showcase Properties, and it's really great that you're able to diversify and be a realtor and ride horses and help support a great cause. And so tell me how that makes you feel and maybe encourage others to want to do that.
Sure. I know how much I love my horses and how dear they are to my heart, and I just feel it's so important that we have events like this and organizations like Brooke USA to help when help is needed and where help is needed all over the world. And so for me, being able to participate in this event is an honor, and it's very important.
I'm going to be excited to sit and watch you perform along with all the other people that are performing as well, and getting to know more about Brooke USA and what they stand for. Morgan, it's exciting that this event's going to take place January 30th in the evening at Bridlewood.
Yes, ma'am.
And we can go to the website to get information and sign up. Bring your friends and family and come watch some beautiful riders and their beautiful horses to a great orchestra. That's the Ocala Symphony Orchestra. So even that's local. And do you think that you'll do it again?
Yes, that is the plan. We love Ocala so far, so we'd love to come back.
Well, we're looking forward to it, and I appreciate you coming in today and to give us a little information on this new event, and I can't wait to see it.
We're excited. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks to Jessica and Morgan for joining us today. And we look forward to being with you once again next month, right here on Discover Ocala, presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida.
Discover Ocala is presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida. As an independent brokerage firm for over 2 decades, Showcase Properties has helped customers throughout Central Florida achieve their real estate goals. Showcase Realtors offer expertise in a variety of property types and price points, and their services go beyond just buying and selling. Visit showcaseocala.com to connect with a dedicated local realtor and start your unique real estate journey today. We also want to thank you, the listener, for taking time to discover Ocala with us. We hope you enjoyed this month's episode. And if you did, please consider leaving us a review or rating wherever you're listening, or even telling a friend about us. If you have any questions on other organizations, individuals, or events you'd like to see covered in future episodes, you can get in touch with us directly at discoverocala@showcaseocala.com. See you next month.